Hello, today you're coming with me to my job. I work at a clothing store called Oisho, and the first thing I have to do when I arrive is count the cash float. Here I have the amount written on this receipt. After counting it myself, I have to enter it into this machine. It counts the coins and bills for you, which make it much easier to keep track of everything. The float is 8,000 pesos and here is confirming it. Then I log into the system. Here I'm signing a document for today's pest control service, which is very important. I'm putting it away here, although honestly that's not where I was supposed to go. I later moved it to the right place. Now let's start with the accessories. Let me show you, these are the underwear packs. This wall is beautiful. I love the tones, their neutral colors, and this is part of the après-ski collection. Made for colder weather for after skiing. Actually, there are several walls, and each one has a similar but slightly different concept. The tones change, and so does the purpose behind each display. For example, these are the super extra warm pants. Designed for very low temperatures, they're thermal pants that activate with movement. Oisho is a sportswear brand, and honestly, I love it. Look at these boots, I'm obsessed. Now we're opening the cash drawer, where I had previously stored the float. And we're back to the boots. I love this color, and also these shoes, which I think are called clogs. They're so nice, and this one in brown tones is one of my favorites. These shades are super trendy right now. It's a trend that was previously isolated and chosen carefully. Here we have our thermal wear, which goes underneath your clothes. It can handle temperatures as low as it's worn under the ski suits that we just received. This video might look like a commercial, but honestly, it's just something I'm really passionate about. I love fashion, and I really love the clothes we sell at Oisho. Everything is designed to meet a specific need. As you can see, this ski suit is waterproof and snowproof. It keeps you warm even in very cold weather while in motion. This next wall is in blue and gray tones. Here we're moving into the yoga pilates area. It's not as casual, but it's still clothing you can easily wear in your day-to-day life. This is the yoga section. It's meant for after your yoga session, especially during cold seasons, when you throw on your fuzzy sarva jacket. And well, this is my favorite wall. Here I'm dressing the mannequins, which is honestly one of my favorite activities, because it feels like dressing giant Barbies. I'm changing the outfit on this mannequin, but we've always have to update their looks based on the visual reports. I'll show you those later. That's where we get all the display guidelines from. It's not something we just make up. Everything is previously designed and analyzed by marketing teams, people who study fashion trends and sales metrics. That's actually something I hope to do myself one day in my career. For now, though, I really enjoy changing the mannequins and analyzing how sales move directly from the store. It feels more personal and creative. Here I'm putting on these thermal socks. They're made of wool and are super warm. Now I'm streaming the clothes. This legging has to look perfect, not a single wrinkle at all. This wall is one of I create myself and I love it. I love all the yoga and pilates accessories. The pink mat is just beautiful. As you can see, all the tones through the store are very harmonious. This yoga mannequin and structure are my personal favorites, even though they're a bit tricky to set up. I absolutely love this outfit. The tones are gorgeous, purple, lilac and gray. They are super fitting for the autumn winter season, now that the days are getting colder. And of course, we're also starting to see holiday tones coming in, red and burgundy. Here I'm finishing up by placing the accessories, making sure everything looks just right. People buy it a lot for that reason. We also have the core control leggings, which help flatten your abdomen. Then there's the compressive one with a pocket, as you can see here, and the basic compressive, which is the classic one that always been part of Oisho, or at least that the sporty version. These are the jackets, which are also very popular. They're quite similar to another well-known brand that really enhances your shape. And here we have the matching sets, which are some of our best sellers too. We also have the Pilates and yoga socks, which go perfectly with your looks. They match your top, your leggings, your jacket. Honestly, all of Oisho's fabric are incredibly comfortable. I'm going to keep trying on a few more accessories. Honestly, I love everything that's made with Surfa fabric. Here I'm trying on the bag and the ear moves, and I just love them. The perfume also smells amazing. It's the only fragrance Oisho has, but it smells very similar to Santal 33. I'm trying it on right now, and I really love how it smells. It's actually quite popular, especially during the summer. And here are the hair accessories. All of these arranged according to the visual report I mentioned earlier. It's not something we just come up with. Everything is very well planned and we have to follow it carefully. This is another one of our best sellers, the biker shorts. We have the compressive ones, comfort looks in both 10 and 20 centimeters, and they come in beige and black. There's also the pocket version, which has a small pocket where you can keep little things while you work out. Honestly, Oisho has a lot of great basics, and most of them are really good prices. We have plenty of neutral tones and classic t-shirts. Here I'm trying on a beanie because I really love accessories, even though sometimes they can be a bit impractical, like this yoga accessory which is absolutely love and truly wish I could have. Here I'm organizing this pink yoga mat that was on the brown wall, but as you can see it actually belongs on the pink one. That way all the tones look much more coordinated. Our pink wall with the pink accessories. Something else I do in my career is manage the social media accounts for a fashion academy that offers courses. Here I have all the posts organized on a Canva page. I design everything myself, and this one in particular is for a special event we're having. This is our Instagram feed, and honestly I love it. As you can see, I take inspiration from some of the walls at my job at Oisho. I really love the tones and the kind of information we share. Plus, I love that our page is verified. I always try to support the Academy's social media at a lot since I'm the one managing it. Here you can also see an example of the videos I edit for them. I work with a small marketing team and we use an app called Notion. That's where we organize all our posts and schedule our content. It works kind of like Microsoft Teams or something like that. Here, for example, we have a direct link to Canva where the post is ready to be published, and well, here the page is loading. Personally, I find it much easier to work from my iPad, especially at night when I don't feel like using my computer. It's faster and more practical this way. And here I'm finishing up some of my work tasks. As you can see, I work both during the day and at night. Thank you so much for joining me through this workday. See you next time.